What if, one day, the sun suddenly collapsed into a black hole? A silent shift in the sky, no explosion, no warning. Just darkness at the heart of our solar system. Would Earth be pulled into it instantly? Would we be vaporized in seconds? Or could we actually survive it? In this video, we'll explore the science behind this cosmic what if and reveal a surprising truth. Let's dive into the physics of a black hole sun and what it really means for Earth. A black hole is a region of space-time with gravity so strong, not even light can escape it. They're formed from the collapse of massive stars, those at least 20 times the sun's mass. Our sun, however, is too small to become a black hole in natural conditions. But what if it did? Instantly and mysteriously? The result wouldn't be a cosmic explosion. Instead, the sun would shrink into a dense point. This point, called a singularity, would be surrounded by the event horizon. That's the invisible boundary. Once crossed, nothing can return. But here's the twist. Mass is conserved. The black hole would still have the same mass as the sun. So what does that mean for Earth's orbit? Surprisingly, not much. Let's find out why. Gravity depends on mass and distance, not on whether the object is a star or a black hole. If the sun became a black hole with the same mass, Earth would continue orbiting as usual. There would be no sudden pull, no spiraling into doom. From a gravitational perspective, it would feel eerily normal. But there's one big difference: light. A black hole emits no visible light, no heat, no energy to sustain life. In seconds, daylight would vanish, temperatures would plummet. Within a week, Earth's surface would freeze to sub-zero levels. Photosynthesis would stop. Ecosystems would collapse. The planet would enter a deep, eternal winter. Without sunlight, most life would perish. First plants, then animals. Only deep ocean organisms near hydrothermal vents might survive a while longer. Humans would need to live underground, with artificial heating and agriculture. Our only hope would be fusion reactors or geothermal energy. But the psychological impact of permanent night would be devastating. No sunsets, no seasons, no day to mark time. The sky would look alien, dominated by a starless, dark center. The black hole itself would be invisible, except for its gravitational lensing. A distorted ring of stars would swirl around it, called the photon sphere, a constant reminder of what the sun once was. Let's compare. Our sun's radius is 696,000 kilometers. A black hole with the same mass would be just 6 kilometers wide. That's the size of a small town. Yet its gravity would remain just as strong. The other planets, too, would continue orbiting normally. Mars, Jupiter, even Pluto would stay in motion, gravitationally unchanged. But over millennia, without solar winds, the heliosphere would collapse. Cosmic radiation would stream in freely. The solar system would be vulnerable, exposed. Asteroid belts could destabilize. Long-term orbits might shift. Satellites and spacecraft would fail without solar power. Earth would become a cold, isolated relic of a once-living system. But could anything replace the sun? In theory, an artificial star, but nothing can replicate our sun's balance. This scenario is purely hypothetical. In reality, the sun lacks the mass to become a black hole. When it dies, it will become a red giant, then a white dwarf, a quiet, dense stellar remnant, not a cosmic monster. So how did we get here? By imagining the impossible to better understand the real. Black holes are essential to cosmic evolution. They shape galaxies, bend light, and challenge physics. Even if our sun never becomes one, they surround us invisibly. And their study reveals how the universe truly works. This thought experiment shows how fragile our existence is. One change in stellar structure, and life is erased. Yet we orbit in a narrow Goldilocks zone by pure chance. We owe our lives to a stable star that burns just right. Understanding black holes helps us appreciate that. Science isn't just facts, it's perspective. And curiosity is the first step toward knowledge. So, what if the sun really did become a black hole? It wouldn't pull Earth in, but it would end all life. A chilling reminder of how finely tuned our solar system is, and how little control we have over cosmic fate. What do you think? Could we survive in a sunless world? Let me know your theories in the comments. If you learned something new, like the video. Subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss future deep dives. This is Space Insights, and as always, stay curious.